Disclaimer, no investment advice provided. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please read the disclaimer in your own time. How's it going, guys? Swayze is here. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's enjoying a nice weekend and a nice Sunday. Thought I'd do a very, very quick mini podcast video on ECR. The word on the street is that ECR is looking perky. And I've been looking at the tweets, been following ECR for a while. We've called ECR in the past. And there's some interesting, from a technical analytics perspective, there's some interesting moves I think occurring with ECR. Let's jump to the charts. So we've got the daily chart with ECR Minerals PLC. So every candle that we can see on this particular chart represents a day of trading activity. So I'm looking at ECR and going back a few years to mid-June 2017, we've got this area here. This area here was a consolidation period before it dropped off a little bit, but the markets have a memory, and I think this is going to act as a decent level of support. So what I've done with ECR is I've drawn a touch dominant trend line. I've got the maximum amount of touches. I've replicated the trend line and I've put it to the close of the swing lows. So let's just zoom into more local action with ECR. There's a lot of room above. We've had a sell-off like we've had with a lot of the markets over the past 4 or 5 months. Price has been selling off. But then if we look with ECR, price seems to have found support at these levels, and also price has broken out to the bullish side of this area of micro consolidation. So looking at the bigger chart with ECR, there's a couple of interesting levels. Price last gapped from this level here, which was around 2.496-ish. That's where price dropped from, and then we had an aggressive short squeeze, boom, to the low. Then it looks like it started to consolidate. Price looked like it's found support, and then, as I mentioned earlier, we got a nice bullish candle that closed above this previous level of micro consolidation. You know, being in technical analysis for many years now, you see these patterns repeat across the markets and across the charts. Is price trying to return to the gap? Is it? Possibly. So if we look at the bigger picture and just zoom down to look at the macro uptrend, from what I can see, there's a lot of room up ahead for ECR to try to make moves. There's some potential levels of resistance, like there always is. Price is going to have to, if price goes bullish, it's going to have to get past at some point 2.414. That's a potential level of resistance. But let's see when the market's open tomorrow if this support continues. Now, I'm not saying, guys, for the record, that price is immediately going to go parabolic. Price doesn't move like that. It may want to revisit and test this lower trend line, or it may use previous resistance with this micro consolidation zone as new support. What I'm trying to say, without going on like a broken record, is I like the way ECR looks. I think there's potential market structure up ahead for it to move if the buyers want to get back in control. And yeah, I'm calling it bullish with ECR in the in the short to medium term, in the longer term as well. If the buyers come back in, they might want to fill some serious gaps. There's some serious gaps that could be filled with this ticker. Let's see how the market reacts tomorrow when the market's open in the morning. I'll upload this onto YouTube. I'll embed it on Twitter. If you find this video useful, please give us a retweet, a like, a share. It really helps the algorithms. And that's basically it. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys soon.